Good morning, everybody, and happy Wednesday to you. It is Wednesday, June 3rd, 2026, and you're watching Project Joy Live. It's your triple shot of good vibes every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at this 9 a.m. Eastern Time hour. I am your host, of course, Jessica Dugas. Always a thrill to be with you here today. We have a very fun show coming up because we have a person joining us today who has been here several times actually on the Breakthrough Show Network, and we're really thrilled to have him back to talk all about his upcoming conference, No Human is Useless. This isn't the first time he's done this conference, but he's looking to expand now, and so we're always looking for reasons to celebrate life, celebrate love, celebrate joy, and of course, knowing that we all have purpose and belonging in this world, which is what we'll be talking about when William joins us in a few minutes. If you're joining us live or on the replay, head over to the comments section and let us know what is bringing you joy today. The last few days or so in my life, I've been dealing with a lot of things. I shared this on the show on Monday, and so I am running on fumes at the moment. I'm very tired, but I'm here. I'm showing up. I'm doing it, and one of the things that I'm really grateful for is specifically today is just how wonderful it has been of a tool to be really intentional about the people that I surround myself with every single day. And it's a wonderful, good, yummy, joyful thing to be surrounded by amazing people, but it really can be, like I said, I use the words intentional and the word tool. It can be those as well, to know how to surround yourself with people who will lift you up when you can't lift yourself up. And I think that's so important. And I'm sure that'll tie into our conversation coming up here in a little bit. We have to have, an appreciation for ourselves, but it can be so helpful to really just, like I said, I don't have any other way to put it, be intentional about the people that we're surrounding ourselves with. And it can make those challenging times so much, not even necessarily easier, but like, I don't know, the road just becomes a little smoother when you have people in your circle who are there for you. And so I'm just so thankful for that today. I'm thankful for the people that are in my life each and every day, and it's really just been so much more joyful to go through the challenging times. We are gearing up here for the 9th Global Business Expo coming up on June 9th. It's next Tuesday, so we're down to 6 days until the conference. It goes from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. You can go to attend.globalbusinessplaza.com and come check out. It's completely free. We've got a keynote speaker, panel discussions. I'm very excited to be on the first panel of the day. And then, of course, you can visit everybody's virtual expo booths and come and check out mine. I'm super excited about it. And so lots going on there that is going to be super fun. So we're on the countdown though, and there's so much to do still behind the scenes and getting my booth ready, and looking forward to everybody that's going to be coming through and the amazing conversations that we will have. It's going to be great. Margine is out there in that VIP seat this morning. Good morning, Margine. Always good to see you. And we're going to have an amazing show today. It's going to be awesome. So we're going to take a super quick break. And when we come back, through the magic of broadcasting, William will be on the screen with us. So William Plange is here, everybody. We'll be right back after this.
Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
Please welcome back to Project Joy Live. My friend all the way from Ghana, Africa, William Plange, is here today. Welcome back, William.
Thank you. Thank you for being here once again. It's
Always.
all loving.
Always good to have you here, and I love that you've got a new setup now. I remember back when you were on the show initially, so long ago now, like just having the logistics of where are you going to set up at and what is that going to look like, and you've come a long way, my friend. I'm so proud of you. So proud of
Thank
you.
you so much. Thank you so much. It's been quite a journey, but you are still pushing. You are still pushing. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, for anybody that's meeting you for the first time here on the show, first of all, you need to go back and watch William's other episodes. But in the meantime, tell everyone a little bit about what your platform, No Human is Useless, is all about.
Okay, so first of all, my name, of course, is William Plange, and I'm the founder of No Human is Useless. I'm a 12 times international best-selling author, Caribbean Global Awards winner for my global effort in helping people recover from depression. Right, so that's about me. But No Human is Useless came as a result of my own personal journey of pain, struggles, depression, name it, all the dark side that happens to life, like that happens to human beings in life. I had to go through all those stuff, and instead of ending it all, committing suicide, that same pain and struggles, brought up a new light that became No Human is Useless. And today, it is helping people all over the world, people who are going through pain and struggles, just to remind them that suicide is never an option. And the best things in life are always found in uncomfortable situations, right? So that's how come this whole thing came about.
Yeah. And it's so true, right? Like so many times we give up when we are right on the edge of something, right on the edge of something amazing, or meeting the next person that's going to be so amazing in our lives, or the next best thing. And so it is, I think it's so important, the work that you're doing, to remind people to keep going, and that there are tools available to them out there, both internally and of course connecting with other people and learning new skills and all of that stuff as well. Through your platform, you went on to create a conference. Tell everybody about when that first conference was and how that came about.
All right, so that conference came up last year, 2025, right? And it was so funny. It wasn't part of the plan. It wasn't part of the plan at all. I was actually busily looking for international speaking gigs in Europe, right, in 2024. And I knew people who could have made it happen, right? So I just reached out to them. Hey, I want to have international speaking gigs. Can you help me? Can you put me on? And so funny, these people said no to me. Like people that I knew who could have just snapped their fingers and make it happen for me, everybody said no. Then it troubled me. I was getting so sad because these people are people I look up to, and they love me. They love what I do, but they were turning me down. So one day I was just praying. Then I hear this whisper. William, if these people are saying no to you, it means it's time for you to start your own event. Because
Mm.
when you start your own event, you're going to own the stage and live as long as you want to live. I mean, speak as long as you want to speak on the stage. Now you own the stage, so get it done. So that is where the whole conference idea came to mind. Now, funny thing, I didn't have money to make it work, right? But then I trust that voice so much that I just set up a flyer and said, hey, No Human is Useless is coming. We set up a crowdfunding platform and I was receiving $10, $5, just little money. One day I woke up and I saw $1,000 in the account and I went to reach out. And this person is a total stranger, somebody I knew from nowhere, based in Saudi Arabia. I reached out to him, said thank you, and said, William, don't thank me. I can't see this and pass. And magically, we got this thing happening, and then it became the first time we did a No Human is Useless Summer Conference. And this conference is all about bringing people together in a safe space, no judgment, no recordings, to come and share the things that is eating them up that they can't talk about. That's simply the main idea behind the conference. Because over the years, I've realized that people go through a lot, but they just want to hear that somebody else has gone through what they are going through or is going through that, just for them to be okay. So that's how come the whole conference thing came about. And then we are planning on for this year's one in September, which we are still working on to make it happen, just to help people overcome depression.
Yeah. Love that. I love that.
Right.
Well, I would love for you. I know you have some things to share with us today to take us through a little bit of your
Mm,
journey and how
mm,
you got to this point. So I will
mm.
share this for you and you
Yeah.
can take us through it.
Yeah, thank you. So this actually, the picture on the left is me in the forest, and the one on the right is me in the UK, right? So I'll take you through my journey. This is where I grew up from. This is my grandmom, and that's my little sister, and that's where I grew up from. And in this community, right, everybody would tell you that go to school, make sure you are first in class, because when you're first in class, your life is going to be beautiful. You are going to get a good job so you can afford all the things that you want to afford in life. And during that time, they use people they compare us with people, old people who had made life, who had their cars, and they will make reference to us that these people were doing well in school. So that's how come their life is beautiful. So I grew up with that mindset. That time, my grandmom selling alcohol. I go to school, I come back home, do my homework, sell alcohol, go back. That was my daily routine, right? So growing up, already I had a competition mindset that I need to be better than everybody in life. I need to be first in class and all of those stuff so that my life was going to be beautiful, right? So of course, I went to school, was very good. I tried my best to make everything work out. And then I completed school and then society lied to me. There was no job. Either ways, I get these kind of jobs that I end up using my salaries as transportation back to work. So at the end of the month, zero, nothing to save. Sometimes I had to borrow money to go back to work. And that was when depression started with me. But that on a lighter note, right? So in the quest to fit into society, I was just blindly, I became a footballer, I became a rapper. I tried to do everything to just fit into society. And of course, social media, I see people doing stuff and I just want to jump in and also do same and see if my life was going to be okay, right? But it wasn't working and I wasn't even feeling fulfilled in it. So one day, me and my friends, we met, we were having a chit chat. And funny enough, one guy who was like way, way bottom in class, if we are 40 in class, he's like 39, 38, right? But this life had been fortunate for this guy. He had bought his car, he had a good job, doing amazing. And I look at myself and say, why not me? Because if society said if I was first in class, my life was going to be beautiful, I deserve what my friend is having, not him.
Yeah.
So we met, we were having a chit chat, and my friend passed the comment to me that, hey, William, hey, get a life, we are all moving. He just made that statement, and that's really broke me down. It really hurts me because I wasn't expecting that from my friend at that time. When he made that statement to me, it really hit me so hard. So my only comfort was my family. The only comfort I had was my family. And my family also barely noticed me at that period. So this thing became so chaotic in my mind, fully depressed, seeing my friends do well, me not doing well. My family also barely noticed me. It ate me up. So I decided to take a bold step, leave the city, and go settle in the forest. So this is where I found myself. This was actually I didn't even know what I was doing that time, right? But then I wanted to move away from all the noise. So I got myself in this forest, no electricity, no good drinking water. Sometimes we drank from a stream that looked green in color and all of those stuff. Now, when we wake up in the morning in the forest, we need to walk like 5 hours into the deep farms to get food stuff like cassava, the plantain, and we need to carry it on our head and come back. That was our daily routine. And it was very tough because as a young boy being born in the city, I wasn't exposed to this kind of life. But after a week in the forest, I realized that I was getting calm inside because the people I found myself with, there was nothing like competition. Nobody was trying to be better than the other. We're all living with full of love, being together like as one people. So inside of me, I was healing. Then, of course, one night around 9 p.m., I went to sit under a tree and I was just talking to myself. Is my life going to be this way? God, I want to hear your voice. Please talk to me. And within 30 minutes, that's the first time I had that encounter with that female voice I talked to you about. I hear this voice whisper in my ears and say, William, go back to the city and start a business called the Errand Boy. The Errand Boy. That's all I had. No explanation what to do with the Errand Boy, just Errand Boy. I came back to the city 6 months' time, got somebody to design this logo for me with Mr. Plange, the Errand Boy. I posted it and I said, hey, if you're a busy scheduled person, you want somebody to run errands for you, call on me. If you want to pick up groceries, pick up your kids from school, you want to do the laundry, just call on me. I'm the Errand Boy. And within a week, I get calls from high-profile people, like lawyers, policemen, bankers, calling me that, hey, William, I saw your post. Can you help me do this for me? So I set in and I do it. And that I began to have contact with these high-profile people in the community. So fast forward to COVID. When COVID came up, I lived with my grandmom. My grandmom had actually done everything for me, paid my school fees, took care of me. But when COVID came up, my grandmom woke up one day and said, William, I am broke. I need you out of this house so I can rent your room. I thought it was a joke. I stepped out, I came back, and my grandmom had packed all my stuff outside the gate that, hey, William, leave this house. And at that point, I felt my whole life came crashing, right? So this picture you see here is a wooden structure where my mom had to go borrow money for me to go and rent. I need to squeeze myself some ways in to get to this room. You can see how scattered the place was. And at this point, I felt my whole life had come to an end. I wake up every morning, praying and crying, praying and crying. I go hungry because my friends that I had at that time were also struggling like me. There was nobody to talk to. So during this time, I jumped on LinkedIn and I shared a picture of me in the forest. And I said, hey, sometimes we need to go through pain and struggles just to find our missing talent that we have within us that we are not even paying attention to. And when I shared that, this white man from the US saw it and said, hey, William, I think you have a beautiful story. Let me introduce you to this group in the US if you want to. I'm like, cool, I want to do it. So they set up a Zoom call. I shared my story. And at that time, I had my invisible marks, black marks. You don't see anything. I can put your image on it. When I pour hot water, it reveals the hidden image. So I brought the mark out. I told them, hey, human beings are like these marks. Sometimes we need to go through pain and struggles. That is the hot water for it to trigger our beautiful talent inside of us that we are not paying attention to. So when I said that, the image started popping up. And they said, wow, William. The next minute, I started shipping this mask from Ghana to the US while I was living in the ghetto. And I said, thanks to my grandma, because if she didn't start me from the house, I wouldn't have gone to the ghetto to get this opportunity. So the next thing, they featured me on the Times Square billboard, and that's the Mr. Plange, the Errand Boy image there on the Times Square billboard in the US for 24 hours. And this is something that many people want to be on, but I get to be on for free just because of my story and me not giving up when things went so sour. Right. So after that, one day I became a member of the group. We were having a talk one day, and then same voice whispers, William, these people love books. So you have a beautiful story. Why don't you put your story in a book and sell to them? So that's how come, and title the book No Human is Useless. So that's the name I heard when while that voice whispered.
Yeah.
Put your story in a book and title it No Human is Useless. I had no intention of becoming an author, but then I wrote the book, and today the book is 9 times international best-selling book in US, UK, Canada, and Germany. Right. Fast forward, I got an invitation to come to the UK for the Caribbean Global Awards. And from where I'm coming from, if anybody had told me that you're going to get the chance to even sit on a flight, I would say no. It wasn't part of the plan, but it happened. And this is me with an award for my global effort in helping people recover from depression. So this was me in the UK, putting my books in libraries, speaking to people about it, and all of those stuff. Then, of course, the conference action came up. We did this conference, had people flying in from UK, from Switzerland to Ghana, and it was just amazing. All right, so I decided to make this thing a non-profit movement where I go to schools, I go to prisons to have interactions with the inmates. I do the healing room where 30 people will be in a small space, no recording, no judgment, just come and pour what is eating you up, listen to other people's stories, and just heal from it. And it works like magic, right? So I also do the healing journey. We sit on a bus, we take a trip, and while we are on the trip, we are doing healing, we are hearing stories of people who are going through pain and struggles. Automatically, people get healed from that. So this is what I've been up to. And one day I felt like giving up because things wasn't going well. I packed all my document that, hey, I can't do this no more. And when I dropped it, I get a message from somebody from TikTok saying, hey, William, I attempted suicide 8 times. I was about to try the ninth one, and I saw your video on TikTok. And I changed my mind, and I realized that I'm not useless. Now, when I was reading that, I felt so shocked that I thought I was just doing anything, but not knowing he saved a life. So I came back to pick it up, and I'm still doing this No Human is Useless. And currently in September, we are having our conference again in Ghana, UK, and South Africa. South Africa, I'm not so sure right now because of the stories going on around there. Yeah. So that has been the journey of No Human is Useless, from my own experience of pain and struggles at a point where everything looked dark, when I felt like I should end it all, but it turned to become purpose, which is now impacting life and then helping many people globally.
I love it. It's been such a pleasure, like I mentioned, to have followed your journey and have you on the show during different points of that journey as well. It's been amazing to watch the transformation that's happened with yourself. And I think that that's one of the best things that we can do is to live by example. We don't need to talk down to people or have some kind of class or whatever. We can just live by example, and you're doing that beautifully. So how can people help with this project, William?
So now currently we are having a crowdfunding platform on Indiegogo, and just to raise money for this year's conference. We did same last year. So I'm urging people watching me right now to just go on the website and just donate a cup of coffee, a price worth pizza. Just sacrifice that one and donate to support this cause. And you might not know which life you might be saving through No Human is Useless.
Absolutely. I'm going to put, I've got the link scrolling across the screen. It is in the description of the video, it is now also coming up for you in the chat as well. So you can support the No Human is Useless movement. It's more than just a conference. You've had the book,
No.
you've had the awards that have come in, and there's so much more to come. And we're very excited to see what comes next for you, William. What message would you like to leave everyone with today?
So one thing I want to tell everybody is the best things in life, the best things in life, they are mostly found in uncomfortable situations. They are mostly found in discomfort. They are mostly found in people pushing you into pain and struggles. That is where the best things in life are found, right? So when you go through pain, the dark side, struggles, please keep calm, right? Don't be triggered to commit suicide because there's something beautiful in there for you to pick up. So keep calm during that time, and that is where the best things are found. That's my message to everybody watching me right now.
Yeah. I love that message. I love that
Yeah,
message. When we were
yeah,
talking before about it being, the next thing is sometimes just one step away, one moment away, and we're ready to give up. But it's just the next thing, we just
yeah.
sometimes have to wait for that thing. Is there anybody on your journey that you would like to give a shout out to? Is there anybody that has really supported you that you feel like you would love to say their name and let them know how they've impacted your life the way that you are impacting other people's
Mm,
lives?
mm. Oh, so first of all, it's going to be you. I remember the first time I was on a breakthrough show. It put some momentum for me, got me introduced to so many people. So first off, it's going to be you. And if I start mentioning names, there's so much, and I don't want to leave some out, and for somebody to come and say, "Hey, you didn't mention my name," right? So it goes to everybody. You know yourself. Everybody who has supported me um, throughout this journey, the hard times, the low moments. Thank you so much. Hey, you know yourself. You know yourself. God bless you so much.
I love it. Sang is joining us this morning and says she loves this message. No human is useless. And like I said, it's been such a pleasure to watch your journey, William. And I know that you're going to impact so many more people. And if you are someone who wants to hear this message in your city, in your state, in your country, on your platform, definitely reach out to William. You can also reach out to me and I will connect you with William. I'm always happy to do that. And I think this is a message that continues is to need to be heard in the world that we're in today. It's so important. So
Mhm,
so
mhm.
important.
Yeah.
All right, William. Blessings to you, your movement, your beautiful family. It's so lovely to have seen that come to life as well. And we look forward to the next time that you're on the show, when I'm sure it'll be, 20 more countries that you visited to spread the no human is useless message. And we look
Definitely,
forward to that.
definitely, definitely. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we've got birthdays. Thank you, William, for being here today. I appreciate you.
Mm. Thank you
All
for
right,
having me.
everybody. No problem. We'll be right back after this.
I shall stand for love, even with a broken soul, even with a heavy heart. I shall stand for love, for the world is wounded, not just my little piece of land, where I am mostly safe, where I am mostly well, but our world, everywhere, every day. I shall stand for love, because we need more light, not more death, not more power, not more bombs. I shall stand for love, so that our children are safe, so that our friends are sheltered, so that our borders are open. I shall stand for love, even with a broken soul, even with a heavy heart.
Welcome back, everyone, to Project Joy Live. Please give some love in the chat for William Plange and the entire No Human is Useless platform and team. We just so appreciate the work that you're doing in the world. And as I was saying, it's something that's totally needed right now. There's so much division that is happening across the globe. There's so much of this narrative, I guess I'll call it, that that people are bad and all of these things. And I think we have the opportunity through platforms like Williams to really have compassion for people and to be each other's keepers, to be a support system, to come together. And so I think that it's so needed in today's world, and really just appreciate that. We've got Teresa out there. We've got Sang. William, thank you for all you do. So we appreciate you guys supporting No Human is Useless. As I mentioned, the link is in the comments of the video and also in the show notes as well. So go and check that out and support the conference coming to Ghana, UK, and South Africa this year. All right, everybody, it is time for birthdays. Are we ready? Let's do it.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, everyone. In the world of celebrity today, if I can get my notes up, here we go. Not a whole too many people that I am well aware of. I've shared this before. Sometimes I bring up birthdays, and it's all these TikTok stars. I don't know who they are. My kids know some of them, but I don't know all of them. But President Biden's wife, First Lady Jill Biden, has a birthday today, 75 years old, and happy birthday, First Lady Biden. And then also Anderson Cooper, 59 years old today, the Silver Fox. Everybody has a birthday. Also, celebrities in my life for a birthday yesterday was actually one of my good friends from school days, Jessica Dugas, had a birthday. Happy birthday to Jessica. Ashley Logsden and Beth Lynch as well. Happy birthday to all of you. All right, let's get our birthday song on. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jill Biden, Anderson Cooper, Jessica Dugas, Ashley Logsden, and Beth Lynch. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all those that are celebrating. This one of the things that one of the reasons I do birthdays every single episode is because, one, I feel like there's always something to celebrate. And even if it's not your birthday, we can celebrate somebody else's birthday. We can celebrate that we woke up today. We can celebrate that we do have purpose in this life. We can celebrate the amazing connections we have. There's something we can find to celebrate in every single day. And I just think that's so important, no matter what you're going through, where you are in the world, what you're dealing with, the hardships, the challenges, all of that. There's something that you can find to celebrate, be grateful for, and of course, to find the joy in it. So listen, Sang's like every day is my birthday. It's what it is. So Sang's going to celebrate every day. Miss Melinda's joining us this morning. Good morning, Melinda. Always good to see you here today. Coming up on Friday's show, Danielle will be here with me, and we're going to have a graduation special. So as you know, as I've talked about, one of our co-hosts here on Project Joy Live, Margine Dugas, one of my daughters, is graduating high school on this coming weekend on Saturday. And she is my fourth out of 6 children to graduate high school. And so very excited about that coming up. So Danielle and I are going to be having a beautiful, fun, nostalgic Flashback Friday episode all about graduation. We'll be showing some pictures from our graduations and some other fun stuff we'll be getting into. And so look forward to that on Friday with Danielle. Next week, I have a special guest, another special guest on Monday. Peggy MacArthur will be here, and we got to give her some extra love. And the reason why is because this show airs at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, which means it's 6 a.m. Pacific, 9876. Yes, 6 a.m. Pacific time. And she's going to be coming to us live from California, everybody. So we got to give her some extra caffeinated love on Monday morning. But she's going to be here right on the doorstep of the Global Business Expo that is happening the next day, June the 9th. As I said, save the date. Attend. Maybe one of my friends can put it in the chat for me out there, Sang or Teresa. Attend.globalbusinessplaza.com. Attend.globalbusinessplaza.com. 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 hours of goodness. You can pop in and out all day long. We've got keynote speakers. We have panel discussions all about connection, visibility, business growth, and of course, having a global business, which a lot of us are attempting to do. And so that's coming up on the 9th. And then Wednesday, Olivia Ambani will be back from Kenya. And we've got a fun show planned for you on the 10th. And then next Friday, the 12th, Miss Leah will be back with us, our youngest co-host. And we'll see what kind of shenanigans she's getting into just ahead of her 10th birthday. I'm sure she'll have lots to say about that. So love it. Yes, Peggy's going to get the early bird sound. Absolutely. She'll probably leave. If I played that sound for her, she would probably be like, Jessica, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not coming. But it's going to be fun anyway. So thank you guys so much for being here today. Remember, please go to the link in the show notes and make a donation towards No Human is Useless movement conferences in 2026 and everything that William is doing in the world today. Thank you again, William Plange, for being here on the show. Thank you, all of you, for watching or listening wherever you are in the world today. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and I want to remind you to make joy a priority in your life today and every day. And I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.